Irvine police arrested a man accused of stealing $34,000 worth of high-end Lego sets and replacing the plastic bricks with pieces of dry pasta. You know what? This is a case I want. I want this case.
In fact, let me tell you something. Francis immediately was like, "Come on, get your bus pass. We're gonna go get this man and be his lawyers because this is a weeby lawyer's case, if ever there was one." Let me just say what I feel like needs to be said at the outset.
What?
There shouldn't be $34,000 worth of something called high-end Lego sets.
Oh,
and I know about the world of Lego. I know there are some for real. Somebody gave us a make a Fender Stratocaster Lego thing, and when just the looking at the pieces was enough for us to know that this was never going to happen ever in a million years. And then we had this nice little girl who would wash the dogs, and she put it together one day.
Oh,
and we were like, "Oh, that's wonderful." And now we can throw it out. But but I just think here's my argument, Francis. I believe. Do you think as a child did you enjoy Legos?
You know what?
Some kids did. Some kids. I was not a Lego kid. Did you enjoy Legos?
You want to hear the truth?
Mm-hmm.
We went shopping for Legos. I was so excited about getting some Legos. I wanted Legos so bad.
That doesn't surprise me. I'm surprised it wasn't through the Sears catalog or whatever other fun, crazy country
My parents looked at the price of those and they were like,
They had those bigger ones that weren't Lego. They had the bigger ones.
Like the Blockos or Bluecos.
Yes, they were the total. Why? Can I just say once again, why is being maybe economically challenged or not at advantage? Why does that mean that you can't have no like real intellectual artistic work on your stuff? They can't just make like Cheerios, right? What they call them when they no name Cheerios, circles, breakfast discs, morning dabs. Julios. Like they can't come up with something better. It's the same thing with those big O's, Blockos. Like I already know they're not Legos. Okay, I already know. You don't have to drive the point home by making them crazy big.
We have a friend who's obsessed with Legos. And when you go into her house, this is how you know, like how people grew up or their experiences are different, because she has a big glass bowl on her living room table, just full of Legos.
Oh, wow. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's very fun. But you know what? It's like, because I'm an adult now and I get to decide what I get to play with.
Mm-hmm.
I get to touch.
Had Lincoln Logs, and can I tell you?
I had Lincoln Logs. I love my Lincoln Logs.
It was also kind of depressing because you could make that cabin, and that was it.
That was it. That's it. That's how you're gonna be making. You better,
you could tear it down and make it slightly longer.
And I had an erector set. Did you have an erector set?
No, I wasn't interested in erector sets.
I went
straight to Barbie Dream House after that.
Yeah,
I went straight into that world. But I gotta tell you, I just think it's not American. It's not right that there be $34,000 worth of high-end Lego sets. Everybody should be able to have a Lego set. I'm just saying that there should be a standard. If we were talking about the Angela run country, everybody would get Legos. If they wanted the Legos, they could have the Legos. We wouldn't have, these would be state-sponsored Legos.
Well, here's the thing. Jarrell Augustine, 28, allegedly stole expensive sets such as Star Wars and Marvel and sealed up the Lego boxes before returning them to the stores for refunds. One of the cases that occurred in Orange County, they shared that they opened the box and instead of Legos, they found bags of dry pasta. And if you think about it, because here's the thing, I bought a ton of Lego sets in my time because, I had a child and there were nothing but boys' birthdays. And I was like, every child.
And you were doing this gender gifting.
No, anybody. Every child got the Legos. Okay. Mm-hmm. Because you could get the Legos in anything. Right.
That's right.
And so, and when you shake them, it sure does sound like janky pasta.
It sounds like some macaroni.
Sounds like janky pasta in there.
Just, that's exactly. And I was like,
clank, 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 clank.
That's the thing. This is why Honorable Justice Maggie B, thank you. This is what I liked about Jarrell, is Jarrell understood the auditory nature of this. He didn't just, a lot of people would have just returned it, the box, or put something in it like that weighed something, you know, and they wouldn't think, no, you need to be able to shake this package.
Yeah. What's it called? It's called Foley, right?
The sounds. Yeah, when you do the Foley sounds. Yeah.
Your Honor, Jarrell has a stunning, amazing future possibility as a Foley artist.
If you set him free, turn him loose. He's a hero.
Turn him loose.
So what I thought was interesting is that they didn't, that they opened the box, which I found interesting. I was like, did they suspect something? Is this a standard operating procedures? They opened the box. But what Jarrell did that wasn't too bright was that he did this a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. So we got up to $34,000. And when they went to see him at his apartment, what they found was not going to shock you. They found several packages of Lego pieces that matched the sets that he had, that had been stolen and returned with pasta in them. And apparently they have a really high value on the secondary market. So what I'm learning here is that there's a black market for Legos.
Yeah. And
that's crazy.
In fact, we got into the elevator the other day, and this guy, it was like at 7:30 in the morning. And this guy was coming back from some kind of thing, and he had these Pokemon cards, like big boxes. And I was like, oh my God, yeah. He goes, you have no idea what I just went through to get this.
What did he do?
He's like, you have no idea what I just fought through to get these. And I was like, yeah, I've read that they're worth thousands of dollars. He goes, oh yeah. He says he says, but this is for me. This is for me. I was like, okay.
I wonder what he would have done if you had pulled out a gun and said, now hand him over.
Give him.
If he would have just
come up out of that.
If he would have cried, or if he would have been like, it's worth dying. Like, I want to know. Because that sounds so desperate.
You should have seen him. He had his little Prada bag, and I was like, okay, you go for it.
I just want to say to Jarrell, we're here for your legalish services. They're legal.
We are.
Jarrell, I just appreciate that you tried.
Thank you.
When I tell you how many idiot criminal stories we do where people put no effort into their scam. None.
And also, Jarrell, there is a thing of, this is the thing I don't understand. And I think we have to go dig deeper into the mindful thief, Angela, about it, which is, why not? When are we going to learn this lesson of quitting when I'm ahead? Okay.
I got that one last score.
I'm telling you.
Last score.
What was the problem with 25,000? That was a nice round number. It really was.
Why'd we zoom past 28?
Okay. But 30
would have been nice. 30 is really nice.
High five yourself, pat yourself on the back, say, you know what, Jarrell? You are a stunner when it comes to this Lego outfit situation, okay? Now we may need to change it up. Maybe just a different kind of box.
Or a different store.
Right.
And my real problem with Jarrell is that they found these Legos at his apartment. Now, it wasn't the same day, right? No. There was some period of time during which the police got informed and they went to go look, because of course he bought these things. So they have a receipt, so they have his name, so they're able to follow him. So you see what I'm getting at is you have got to get the stolen goods away from you. They have to be away from you. If you were doing this for yourself, you need to steal a lot less.
Yes.
Okay, because 34,000, they're going to chase.
We learned this in Goodfellas, right? He told her
to clean up the place. Mm-hmm.
He told her, kept on.
Don't leave the drugs out.
Right. I
Girls,
mean,
cocaine everywhere.
And the drugs are cocaine everywhere. Everywhere. On her, him, them, everywhere.
They didn't bust open this man's door either, I'm willing to bet.
Right.
Like,
Exactly.
I'm just saying. You've got to get the drugs or the Legos, which, same thing. They're a drug too, apparently. Get them away from you.
I'm Frances Callier.
And I'm Angela V. Shelton.
We are Frangela. Thank you so much for listening to
Idiot of the Week.
Week.